Hi everyone, good morning. I hope you are all good. So guys, today we will be talking about in GTM we have a HA topic. Like it's not like LTM, but it's a synchronization group. Like if I do, let's say I have GTM1 here in DC1, I have GTM2 in DC2. So synchronization group is just like an high availability in LTM. So whatever I make changes here, like wide IP, pool, or any configuration, it will be automatically come in this device. I don't need to configure wide IP pool here again. So whatever configuration I do here, it will get synchronized here. So the term which is available in GTM is called synchronization group, which says that the GTM in the group, whichever GTM is present in the group will share the configuration settings. So it can be configuration, it can be metrics. Both these devices will synchronize. So if one device goes down, the configuration which is present in this device should be present in this device. That is called synchronization groups, so that it makes sure that the data is shared between each other device that yields the same resolution. So if I make any new wide IP, it should come here automatic because GTM is deployed active. And they are part of a synchronization group size. In F5 GTM, it is called synchronization group. So after each time step, there is a time step. Let's say you have made the changes here. This GTM will do comparison of the configuration files with each other. If the GTM says that, oh, I don't have the latest file, it will ping them and it will give the configuration. So at regular interval, guys, one GTM will discover the configuration of another GTM to check whether both the configurations are equal or not. That is the main agenda of synchronization group. So what I say is, let's say I have GTM1 active in DC1. I have another GTM box which is in DC2. First topic is synchronization group. Then we will check other topics about logs and DNS security. So first requirement is, guys, you should have a connectivity of this GTM with this GTM. So let's say they are connected to a external interface. Both the GTM are connected to our external interface. So you need to check the connectivity, whether you are able to ping this self IP and this GTM should be able to ping this self IP. Both are in same network. Let's say this GTM box is 192.168.1.60. This GTM box has external self IP 1.80. So first requirement is you should have configured network configuration, self IP configuration. After that, guys, you need to configure synchronization group, guys. That is called sync group, which is a combination of, guys, multiple GTMs. So if any changes is done in any of the boxes, it will get automatically synchronized. That is called synchronization group. So synchronization group is a group of GTM that shares the configuration settings and metrics. That is the main meaning of synchronization group. So you need to create a synchronization group in this GTM and this GTM. And how to connect this? Like if you remember guys, when we integrate GTM with LTM, we added server object like GTM as one server object, LTM as one server object. Then iQuery was built between them. So iQuery is the protocol which is coming into picture when we integrate GTM or LTM or GTM to GTM. So the same way guys, I'll be creating a server. Let's say I have GTM1, which is primary. We were working on that. I want to add GTM2 in that. So I will create a server object and I will add GTM1 and GTM2 as server object. Instead of LTM here, guys, GTM and LTM, I will be adding two GTMs and I will be creating data center 1 for GTM1 and data center 2 for GTM2. So this is the lab requirement. First, we will do the network configuration. Then we will create synchronization group. Then we will create server object. In server object, we will be creating data centers and GTM objects. And the last thing, guys, if you remember, we have run the command for GTM to integrate with LTM as big IP underscore add with the self IP to integrate LTM with GTM. In this case, guys, when we talk about synchronization group, there is a command which is called GTM underscore add. And this GTM underscore add is always added on new device, new GTM box. Let's say I have an existing GTM box, okay, which is running. Now customer says that I need a new GTM box. So this was old. So this command I will be running here because this is the new system. So I will add this GTM2 in synchronization group. So what happens, guys, when very important thing here, if I run GTM underscore add here, it will take the configuration of, it will ask for configuration, whatever configuration is present here, all things will be coming here. It will copy the configuration and will be added in GTM2. If I run, guys, by mistake, let's say I've run GTM underscore head here, then it will delete all the configuration and it will pull from this device. So always GTM underscore add needs to be run on new device, which needs to be added in synchronization group, because it will copy the all configuration file from the old box. So I need to pull, right? I don't want to remove, I want to pull. So I want to run GTM underscore and this, whatever configuration is present here, it is asking, hey, I need a configuration of your device. So it will say, please take it. So that is called GTM. So it makes sure that both the devices are having equal configuration. So it's very easy. So we will be creating 4 steps. First, guys, we will be creating network self IPs. We need to make sure that GTM1 will have one self IP, GTM2 will have one self IP. Second thing is we will be adding here now what will happen is, if I say I will be having GTM self IP, second case is I will be creating GTM synchronization group with the combination of these boxes. Third thing is I will be doing creating 2 data center, DC1, DC2, plus I will be adding server object of this device and this device, 2 server object. And the last thing is I'll be running GTM underscore add in GTM2. So that is the 4 steps to do labs successful. So in my topology, guys, I have 2 GTM boxes. In your case also, you can create 2 GTM boxes. So I will show you how we can create. So this is my primary GTM. Let's say this is my existing box. I have GTM.lab as my existing GTM box. Now I will configure new GTM box and I will add here. So let's see here. If you go here, guys, you will see that there is a wide IP. There is a wide IP configure here. There are a pools configure here. So I want that whatever configuration is here, it should get automatically populated in my new GTM box. So first of all, I need to check whether self IP is configured. I have one self IP here. 1.60 is one of the self IP I have. Now I will add one more GTM box. Let's say I'm taking this GTM box. In this case, guys, can you see I don't have any configuration, wide IP, pool, nothing is there. First of all, I will check self IP. Self IP is present because my GTM external interfaces are this one. GTM1 is having 192.168 1.60 and GTM2 is 192.168 1.80. That is fine because my self IP is external here. Let's say it's connected to router. And this is my external world because it is connected to my Wi-Fi router. So that is why I'm giving this IP. Second thing, guys, let's say this is the new box. I need to check whether this is licensed with GTM module or not. So where I need to go? I need to check whether this device is provisioned with GTM and licensed. And it is running GTM module. So both the devices you can check from system, resource provisioning, and check. GTM should be nominal here and nominal here. First, we have configured self IP. Second, we have configured resource provisioning so that both the modules should run GTM boxes. Now, third requirement is, guys, I will be creating data centers because GTM1 is a part of DC1, GTM2 is a part of DC2. So I'll be creating 2 data center with 2 server objects. One this server object, one this server object. So how to create, guys? You need to go to DNS, GSLB, data center. So I'll be creating 2 data center, one DC1, repeat DC2. So we have 2 data centers now. Why 2 data centers are needed? Because I have GTMs in different location. I have GTM1 in India, which is in DC1. I have GTM2 in UK, which is DC2. So I have created 2 data centers. Now the third step is I will be creating server objects. So I will go here, GSLB servers. So I will go to create. I will say GTM1. Product is big IP. What is the address, guys, here? This is my own IP. So I will give 192.168.1.60. Add. And what is the data center, guys? Data center is DC1 and health monitor big IP. because GTM1 is a part of data center 1. Finish. That's it. And what is the self IP of GTM2? 192.168.1.80. I will be adding one more server object. I will say GTM2 and I will add 192.168.1.80. This is my external IP. And this is the part of DC2, guys. Finish. So what we have created, guys, we have checked the network configuration. We have checked that our both the boxes have GTM license. Then we created 2 data center, DC1, DC2. Next step is we created server object. And all this configuration, this server object is only needed on existing GTM. GTM1 I am doing it. GTM2 will automatically have the server objects when we synchronize. So next thing is, guys, I need to enable synchronization group. I need to create synchronization group. So I will see whether server objects, see both are up now. Now where I need to enable synchronization group, I need to enable synchronization group in both the boxes. I need to create same group name in GTM1 and GTM2. So go to settings, GSLB, general. Very important, guys. How to enable synchronization group? Synchronization is only the group which will make, which is a group of GTM boxes that shares the configuration. So I will make one group, go to settings, GSLB general. Here I need to say synchronize. That's it. And here I need to give group name. I will give SIANETS underscore group. And this is 10 seconds. After each 10 seconds, they will check whether both have configuration equal or not. The same thing, guys, I need to do in this box also. GTM2, whatever is a part of your synchronization group, you need to create there. I will go into settings, GSLB, general. Same group name should be there, guys. If group is not same, then they will not be part of configuration. They will not able to share the configuration data. It is like a device group, you can say. I will say update here. That's it. And I will say update here. So I've created network license part, data centers, server object is only created on GTM1, and synchronization group has been created on both the boxes, which should be a part of your synchronization group. Now we will check. If I go here, settings, right now it's not here in this box. I need to add it again. So let's see. Here I need to check. Here it's already there. Here it's not coming. So I will create. Same name, guys. If name is different, then it will not work. This is settings. Settings. Both are part of synchronization group. Now, guys, last step of this lab is I need to run GTM underscore add. GTM underscore add I will be running on new GTM box, GTM2. So that what, see, I will show you. I don't have any wide IP here. I don't have any pools here. Even I don't have any data centers. But in this box, I have all the things. GTM1 has wide IPs, pools. Even if I do something like data centers, it is having. So I want GTM2 to pull the configuration from GTM1. So I will log in putty. I will log in into my new GTM box 168.137.50. So I will just increase the font size. Now what I will say GTM underscore add my self IP of remote box. What was the self IP on this box? 192.168.1.60. That is what I'm mentioning. So this is my GTM2 box, guys. I'm running this command. I am saying that this is my GTM2. I'm saying GTM2 to take the configuration from GTM1. So this is the command to pull all the configuration. So wide IP, what is there? Whatever configuration is here, it will automatically come here. That is our purpose. I will enter. Now I will say yes. Now it is shutting some processes, GTMD. Now it's asking for the root password of remote box. My remote box, I need to remember the root password. Now it says taking the configuration. So can you see this? It is verifying the iQuery connection to check everything is fine. And see, it is retrieving the remote GTM configuration. Now guys, I need to check whether this box has all the configuration or not. I'll go to GSLB wide IP. See guys, I did not do any configuration here. Wide IP has came, pool has came, even data center has also come. I did not do anything, guys. Everything has come by default. Now, if I do any new configuration, guys, let's say I create one wide IP here. I will say SIANETS, or I will say Vinith.local. One record I am creating wide IP. It should come automatically there. Let's see. I'll go here. See, guys. I did not create it a record here. It has come here automatically. So that is what if I do configuration changes in any of the GTM box, another box will be configuration automatically. Only thing is, guys, your listeners will not come here because listeners are not a part of synchronization group. So if I create here listener, that listeners will not have any configuration. So I will say 192.168.1.77. Finish. Only listeners IPs does not get synchronized because listener is separate on separate GTM box because it is a name server. So if I go here, it has already have 3 listeners, but can you see I have created new one here. It is not coming here. They have 3 listeners, but it is having only 1 listener. But if I create wide IP here, let's say new GTM box I have created in one wide IP. I will say abcd.local. I'm creating in GTM2. Let's see if it comes in GTM1. Because both are part of synchronization group. So whichever GTM has a new configuration, it should come in old. I will go here, wide IP. See guys, it has 4, it has 4. So whichever GTM I will do changes, after 10 seconds, it will check the timestamp If any of the GTM discovers that my configuration is old, it will automatically transfer the new configuration. Let's say I create any IA rule. Right now, there is no IA rule here. There is no IA rule here. If I create one IA rule, it should come here also. I will say SIANETS underscore IA rule. I'll say when DNS underscore request host should resolve to 192.168.1.120. Just one IA rule I'm creating. It should automatically come here. See guys, I have created IA rule layer, automatically it's coming. That is a part of your synchronization group and GTM underscore add. So we have added two GTMs in data centers. GTM1, DC1, GTM2, DC2. Both are active. And we created one synchronization group. We have told its group name is SIANETS underscore group. So if any GTM I do changes, it will get automatically reflected in new GTM box. So that is it for synchronization group, guys. That was important. And this is how you make a synchronization groups.